G from the Bay, we bike. We bike, we bike, we bike. Bike, 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 bike. Fuzzy said, sorry, Professor, I gotta do this here. Lavender was happening. Y'all like the video if you don't mind. Oh, y'all already did, huh? I appreciate it. Again, I just wanted to come in and get it in and connect with my loved ones. I got one more day of family gatherings tomorrow, and then I should be back to our regular scheduled programming. I will open up the Discord, though, if you guys want to call in. You already know the rules. Don't troll me. Join the live show tab, all right? Yeah, Lavender, I already heard your question, okay? Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm thinking about it. Dang, did Elder get sent back to the lobby? Dang, Elder, you got sent back to the lobby? That's crazy. Shout out Matt. Matt sent that boy Elder back to the lobby, boy. No respawn. No respawn. G from the Bay said double tap the screen to like the show. Thank you, guys. I met you when I lived in Fresno. Glad to see you doing good. Mercy Free? Mercy Free, we met in Fresno? Mercy, do you make music? Do you make music? And do you have a twin? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Either way, shout out you, Mercy. I appreciate that. If you say you met me in Fresno, you probably did, It's hard for people to miss me in Fresno. That's why I don't go out no more. War said, hell yeah, good running into you again, my guy. What's good, War? Lavender said, RIP Elder. Yeah, buddy's out here. Lavender said, do these people really believe everything they hear in school? Lavender, yes, they do. It's all right though. That's why we try to have patience with them. Yeah, that's why I just try to like make fun of them. So hopefully, like through their laughter, maybe they will learn. Lavender said, "It's actually crazy. It's like teaching children." Well, Lavender, that's why I tell people all the time that I'm not a teacher. Okay, I do not teach people. Tistic said, Lavender, so you believe everything you see on the internet? Yeah, no, Tistic, that's the point. Yeah, we don't believe anything unless there's verifiable evidence, whether it's on the internet or whether it's in the textbook. Lavender said, we should write a paper together, bro. We could revolutionize the field of anthropology. How about this, Lavender? I'm gonna go back to college and get every single master's degree that's possible. I'm gonna get a master's degree in anthropology, psychology, sociology, biology, chemistry. I'm gonna get a master's degree in everything, and then we can start writing papers. Then we can turn our nose up at people like, I have a degree. You feel me? Tistic said, "What? Where is the evidence of flat Earth?" Tistic, where is the evidence that I ever said the Earth was flat? Ward said, "That's their plan, to make you believe it and instill them teachings in the brain while young. Hypothetically, if it made it into a history book, that history was 100% lies, would that point of yours still hold weight?" I guess that's essentially what I'm saying. If it made it into what we are given today as history books, it is pretty much not taken from historical documentation. As a matter of fact, if it is taken from historical documentation, it's only taken from that document so they can lie about it. These histories are told in reverse, my friend, and I almost mean without exception, like 99.9%, which that's pretty much the same thing as 100. Tistic said, "What is the earth in your mind?" Well, uh, well, Tistic, in my mind, the earth is in my mind. You see what I did there? That was a bar though. I ain't gonna lie. That was. I mean, it's smoke coming off that thing. I mean, uh, Tistic, what I mean is that what you experience as physical reality is just chemical reactions going on in the brain. You're just receiving energetic frequencies. You know what I mean? So these frequencies that you're receiving, you are interpreting them as physical. You're not actually touching anything. You're receiving information from the thing, and then your brain interprets it. Same thing with your body. Your body's just a bunch of electrical signals at work, sending frequencies back and forth, communicating processes. So in my mind, the world is in my mind. I mean, it don't hit the same if you have to explain it, but whatever. Shout out Fuzzy. What's good, Cavith? Max Smith was handing, man. Of course you're this dumb and look like you do. Shut up, idiot. You just mad because you can't prove me wrong, stupid. Your thoughts on Nikola Tesla's work? Nikola Tesla's work is part of what opened my mind. Shout out my uncle that I was hanging out with all weekend. Anybody that's related to me and that knows me knows exactly what uncle I'm talking about. He's the reason why I'm like this. Yeah, he started telling me about Nikola Tesla when I was like 10, 11 years old. He would tell me straight up, Thomas Edison did not invent the light bulb. I mean, like literally straight up, like 11, 12, like, yeah, Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb. Yeah, he was just a businessman that employed Nikola Tesla. The same way Henry Ford didn't invent the engine. Henry Ford didn't know anything about engines. Thomas Edison didn't know anything about light bulbs. Max said, I'll call in soon for a quick chat. Yeah, guys, the Discord is open. So if you do want to call in, you're more than welcome to do that. Join the live show tab. The Discord is on my page. Hey guys said, if the earth doesn't move, then how come we have years? The reason why we have years is because we track the movement of the sun. Every 24 hours, the movement of the sun creates one day. Every 365 days, that's why we have a year, because the movement of the sun, that's how we track time on Earth based on the movement of the sun. Time is tracking the movement of the sun. You know what, like a sundial, right? You know, we used to like, you know, we used to tell time with a sundial. Yeah, time is just the movement of the sun. Tistic said, we proved the earth is round. Tistic, who is we? You did not prove anything. Mr. True History said, his stance is that no one has proved the shape of the earth, not that it's flat. There's just so much more land that you guys don't know about. That's why they want to get you to think about the earth in terms of a shape and not in terms of a plane with so much more land. Mr. True History said,
a detector test determined that was a lie.
I got that for you, Mr. True History. I know you like that one. Recco said, who is this? This man is gone. Recco, Luke, I am your father. Now get your ass sent back to the lobby. Back to the lobby you go. Go pick a new character. They got sent back to the lobby. They got to pick a new character. Tistic said the whole of humanity and science prove the earth is round. Oh yeah? Elaborate on that. How did they do that? Official said, riddle me this. If the earth doesn't move, what the heck is day and night? Also, your beliefs are very outdated. Ever since Gen Z, we have devolved. Number one, stupid idiot, day and night cover the movement of the sun. And I ain't Gen Z, idiot. All right, I'm probably old enough to be your grandpa. I'm 170. All right, give me 2 number 9s and shut your stupid ass up. Talk about Gen Z before you get your ass smacked, homeboy. Buddy is sick. Mr. True History said your guys' arguments are baseless. Say one single argument ever for your opinions. Bitch, if you want me to talk about a certain subject, why don't you just ask like a grown man? All right? Stop being passive aggressive like a O. All right, you acting like grown men don't do that. I bet you probably Gen Z and shit. Talking about me being Gen Z. Shut your ass up. Chicken said, why is he only picking the arguments that are weak and not the ones that actually have good foundation? God dang, how you gonna disrespect Official Roll like that? I was in here reading Official Roll comments, and Chicken Gold say, God dang, stop reading that idiot comments. See, he disagrees with me, but one thing we all agree on is that Roe is a damn idiot. But he gonna say, stop reading this idiot's comments. You making us all look stupid by reading his shit. That's some foul shit, Chicken. Tisik said, look up the video of Amateur Rocket where people shot a rocket with the GoPro and saw the curvature of the Earth or satellite orbiting the Earth in a manner that only worked with the Earth with a globe. Stupid idiot. This is a screenshot from one of those amateur rockets right now. I did look at the video of the amateur rocket, and not only did I look at it, I got a screenshot for you right here. All right? Because I knew your stupid ass was going to come in here saying that stupid shit. Shut your dumb ass up. Go look at the amateur rocket. I got the amateur rocket, homie. Who I look like, you? Rob said, grow up and talk better, then maybe people could take you serious. Bitch. What about me makes you think that I want you to take me serious? Look at me in my eyeball and tell me, do you think I care about you taking me serious? Why would I want an idiot to take me serious? The more you think I'm a joke, the more the man I know I am. I don't give a damn about what the hell you talking about. Shut your stupid ass up. Buddy is sick. I would take you way more serious if don't nobody give a damn about you. Rob said, so why are you on here? Because this is my channel, stupid. Why are you on here is the real question. Take your ass somewhere and eat something. Official Rose said, they say the eyes are the gateway to the soul. I just see a melted popsicle, gang. Nobody is falling for the rage bait. Buddy said, the eyes are the gateway to the soul, and I see a melted popsicle. Bitch, you better pause that next time you say some weirdo shit like that to me. Don't be putting comments in my chat talking about gazing into somebody's eyes and melted popsicle. Who the hell are you, Herv the perv? You like popsicles? Looking ass. Buddy said, I saw your brain when I said that. I don't know what that means. See, pause again, bro. Pause again. Like, what's wrong with you? Buddy said your brain is a melted popsicle. Pause. Rob said, I truly hope I meet you. Rob, if you ain't a woman or if you ain't got no money to put in my hand, you ain't never gonna meet me ever in life, all right? Get that shit through your head right now. Shout out Vince. Listen, man, it's been a long week, all right? It's been a long week. I gotta make this interesting for me somehow. Y'all be saying stupid shit. Like, what am I supposed to do? For real, like, what am I supposed to do? Ryan said, flat earth, really? Stupid idiot. Where you see the word flat up here? That's why I'm talking like this now. Cause y'all some damn idiots, and that shit is unforgivable. uh, Omi said they won't understand because they're asleep. The Fulio said we was Kangs. Stupid bitch. Just tell us that you mad that Chud the Builder is in jail. Anyway. Helm said, yeah, let's elevate the conversation. I mean, shout out OME. Y'all like the video if you don't mind, all right? Like the video and sub if you like the content. If news is fake, why would history be truth? Realist, you are the realist. I mean, that's just a fact. People are like, oh, so when does history start becoming a lie? I'm like, is the news from yesterday true? If the news from yesterday ain't true, what are we talking about? Mr. True History said, history taught in your K through 12 indoctrination is a lie. Jiva said, explain, please. Explain what? What the hell is you talking about? Be specific when you come up here talking to me. That shit is unforgivable. Rob said, you need help? Well, Rob, if I need help, then call your girl up right now and send her over here to help me out. I got a few things she can help me out with, Rob. I'm just saying, Rob, it's late. Like, participate in the conversation. Come on, we don't have to take it there. We don't have to take it there. We really don't. Shout out OME. This guy gets it. OME is currently the noop to my Rick right now. Fuzzy said you only do college girls, though. Where'd you get that from? Jiva said you're saying history is 100% fake. How can it be? Explain the logic. Well, Jiva, the logic is the reason why it's a lie is because MFers be lying. I'm not saying the historical documents is fake, bitch. I'm saying that they be looking at the historical documents and twisting the damn story. And then they write history books that ain't real. I'm not saying the historical documents is fake, all right, Jiva? Like the video. Official, let's try not to bring up mass unaliving events, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. If you don't mind. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you the B word. It just seemed like it fit right there. You know, I'm like, if I was writing a script, I would have wrote that in there. You know what I mean? And it was off the top of my head, so I didn't have time to decide. I just went with it. You know what I mean? I made a choice, and I apologize. It's not because I know you personally. Mr. True History said, this shit is unforgivable. Oh, thank thank you, Jiva. I appreciate you understanding my sense of humor. I mean, like, come on. We're gonna sit up here and talk about books all day and fall asleep. You know, let's be real. Nobody wants to listen to that. What? Unforgivable on a shirt? Dude, we got so many shirts. Like, somebody has to keep track of them. Somebody has to. I guess that somebody is me for right now. All right. Hold on. Let me make a note. We literally have like 100 T-shirt ideas. All right, I got that one written down. Mr. True History said, "Yo, the name of those lives." Yeah, that too, Mr. True History. But I gotta be honest, I'm skeptical about it. No BS. When I be naming the lives, it just don't go as well. You know, something about the mystery and the the non thumbnail. It just works for my channel for some reason. For some reason, when there's no when it's literally no name and no thumbnail, people watch it. I don't know what the hell. I just don't know. Yeah, I guess people are just like, what is this? As soon as I put a name to it and an actual thumbnail, don't nobody watch that shit. Jason said, if history wasn't lies, then every country would teach the same story and believe in the same religion. Right, Jason? Somebody got to be lying. I mean, come on. Somebody they can't all be telling the truth. Like, I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody told me that in Greece, they don't teach Greek mythology as mythology. They teach Greek mythology as actual history. So if they teach it as real and we teach it as fake, somebody got to be lying. Atha said, Earth moves, bro. Atha, no, it don't, bro. Richie, back to the lobby, bro. Back to the lobby. Tistic, what the hell are you talking about? You've been quiet for the last 20 minutes. How you gonna come in? Like, think about it. Tistic thought he was smart like 20 minutes ago. I responded to what they were saying, and they were just quiet because they didn't have a response. And now they finna come in like they don't. Who told you that? Who told me what? I thought you was gone. OME said they're not here to learn. That's a fact, OME. Helm said perhaps the sun moves, and that's why we have seasons. Well, not perhaps, Helm. The sun does move. We see it move every day, and that's why we have seasons. Hold up, hold up. Jeeve said we move around the sun. Jeeve, what evidence do you have of this? Mr. True History said, why does the wind blow? And also, why does the wind not follow the movement of the earth, allegedly? Helm said, Jeeves, that's just what someone told you. Yearly said, it blows because of the movement of the earth. Okay, if that's true, then why doesn't it follow the movement of the earth? Yearly, if the sun blows because of the movement of the earth, why don't it follow the movement of the earth? Tistic said, how do you explain images of Earth? Yeah, those images are admittedly edited. Go look up the guy who made the blue marble, and he has a whole interview where he describes exactly how he edited the blue marble. It's not a real image, guys. Guys, like the video, please double tap the screen. OME said they believe NASA. Yeah, they do, OME, they do. Hey, what happened to that person that said that the wind comes from the movement of the Earth? Then I asked him if that's true, why doesn't the wind follow the movement of the Earth? Who was that? That was Yearly. Yeah, Yearly. You thought we were going to forget that you said that? Where are you? Yearly, where did you go? Why doesn't the wind follow the movement of the Earth? Tistic said, what about the ISS? What about the ISS? Huh? What the hell does that prove, stupid? The original said they are Photoshopped because they have to be. This is an actual quote from NASA. Yearly said, because we stay stationary relative to gravity. So why would you say that the wind comes from the movement of the Earth if the wind doesn't follow the movement of the Earth? How do you know the wind comes from the movement of the Earth if it doesn't follow the movement? Because you're admitting right now that the wind doesn't follow the movement of the Earth. You just said, because we stay stationary relative to gravity. Now that's bullshit. But what's important is that you admit it, that the wind does not follow the movement of the Earth. So according to this pinned comment, you said it blows because of the movement of the Earth. Why would you say that if that's not true? It can't blow because of the movement of the Earth and then also not follow the movement of the Earth because we're stationary relative to some gravity bullshit that you said. Like, come on, I can do this in my sleep. Like, this is nonsense. You just said it blows because of the movement of the Earth. And then you said the reason it don't follow the movement of the Earth is because we're stationary relative to gravity. It can't be both. It cannot be both. As the Earth rotates, we stay in place. Wind does follow the Earth because gravity holds the wind atoms together. That's all bullshit. Shut the hell up. Wind don't follow the movement of the Earth. Wind moves in all directions, and allegedly the Earth is only moving one direction. So shut that stupid ass up. You sound like the dumbest person I talked to all week. This shit is unforgivable. The original said there's ridiculous amounts of videos showing the wires attached to the space station astronauts. They get their legs caught when flipping and all that. Ath said air moves due to the difference in temperature. Oh, so it doesn't move because of the movement of the Earth. Is it the movement of the Earth or is it the movement of temperature? The flow of air is what you call wind. Okay, but if it comes from the movement of the Earth, why doesn't it follow the movement of the Earth? Christian said Earth is not a globe. Can you prove it? Absolutely. It's impossible that the Earth is a globe because compasses don't work on a globe. Compasses, airplanes don't fly as if the Earth is a globe. Long-range military ballistic weapons don't shoot as if the Earth is a globe. Our electromagnetic field does not operate as if the Earth is a globe. But again, the one that I'm focusing on today is the magnetic declination charts that prove that compasses do not work on a globe. This is a fact, according to NASA, NOAA, every other government organization ever. If you want to navigate using the Earth as a globe and a compass, you need what's called a magnetic declination chart. This is definite evidence that it's impossible that the Earth is a globe, because you cannot navigate on the Earth as if it's a globe. This is what that looks like. That's right. In order to navigate on the Earth as a globe, you need what's called a magnetic declination chart, and it tells you, depending on where you're at, how many degrees you need to add to the compass in order to be correct, because the map is wrong. And I always bring up excerpts from this book of different people who were navigators whose stories contributed to the magnetic declination chart. That's correct. The magnetic declination chart was made because people were trying to navigate as if the Earth was a sphere and they could not do it. In this book, there are many stories of people saying the only way we can navigate is assuming the Earth is flat, pretty much. That's literally like, you can take a screenshot and read it if you want. I read it earlier. It literally just says, when we try to navigate as if the Earth is a globe, don't work. When we assume the Earth is flat, it works perfectly. Now, does that mean the Earth is flat? No. It does mean that the surface of the Earth is flat, and it's impossible that the Earth is a globe. Period. Impossible. Mr. True History said, let me tell you about our Lord and Savior, Jesus NASA Christ. That's you guys in here. But NASA said, but it says right here in the book of NASA, verse 38, chapter 37. Yeah, I know the chapter is supposed to be first, whatever. Mr. True History said, this shit is unforgivable. Two Ties said the Earth is flat. Yearly said, why can't you see across the ocean if there's no curve? Yearly, that's because your eyes don't work that damn good. You be looking at a female from 10 feet away and be thinking she bad. You get catfish from 10 feet away, then the female walk up to you and she ugly as hell. What makes you think you can see all the way across the ocean if you can't even see how beautiful a woman is from 10 feet away? The original said, yeah, eyes have limitations, idiot. I'm like, bud, I cannot see to the end of my block from my house, just so you know. All right. Yeah, I can't see the end of my block from my house. All right. Just so you know. Jason said from 10 feet away, you probably could not tell for sure whether or not it was a male or a woman. I'm just saying, from 10 feet away, that would be a pretty difficult call, especially certain people. Certain people, yeah, 10 feet away, you would not know. Yeah. But yet you're supposed to see all the way across the ocean? Nah. Mr. True History said, I could see Alaska from Russia. So dumb. Like the video, guys, if you don't mind. Like the video and sub if you like the content. Yearly said, but you can see stars that are millions of miles away, but you can't see across the ocean. Idiot, you're assuming those stars are a million miles away. What makes your stupid ass think that anybody can travel a million miles away, let alone see a million miles away? You just think that because you read some stupid shit on the internet or you read some in a textbook. Stop believing that things that you were taught in school was true just because they told it to you. My teacher said it's a million miles away, bitch. Tell your teacher I said shut the hell up. The original said, look up flights from the southern to the northern hemisphere. Look at flight paths. It makes no sense on a globe, but on a flat Earth, those paths are exactly straight. Atch said, no, they are not. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Af, it's because you're stupid, okay? That's why I'm ignoring your comments. Oh, my bad. Ignoring my comment. Yeah, bitch. That's because you stupid as hell, and every time I read your comment, I lose a brain cell. Ooh, that was fire. Yeah, bitch. That's because you stupid as hell, and every time that I read your comment, I lose a brain cell. All right? Shut your stupid ass up. Huh. Shout out Mr. True History. AC, back to the lobby you go. MV said, but NASA said, shut the hell up. Af said, you are just a narcissist hypocrite. Oh, I'm a narcissist? Well, tell that shit to the rest of the people in the lobby. Ah. We eat those. Mr. True History said, they got a small gathering in the lobby by now. G from the base said, lobby getting full, ain't it? Fuzzy said, Professor, I don't know how the hell you tolerate the knuckleheads daily. Fuzzy, I'm trying to figure out why I haven't made you a mod yet. I came over to your comments. First thing I see is some Brother Sanchez shit. I'm like, bruh, I'm gonna make you a mod, but don't bring up Brother Sanchez again, all right? You bring up Brother Sanchez, you lose the mod privileges. I'm just kidding, bro. You good people, man. You good people. The original said, no one is allowed to go beyond the 60th degree parallel. So who can prove? This is what he's talking about right here. Like the video, guys, if you don't mind, please. KD was good. 2518 was good. Alan said, is Mars flat? Alan, I've never been to Mars, so I cannot answer questions about that. Colonel said, dude, what? What's good, Temius? OME said, nobody can leave Earth, man. Forget about March. It's all BS for commercial. Mrs. Treasure said, let me tell you about our Lord and Savior, NASA Christ. Ben said other planets are most likely flat. Ben, we don't exactly know what other planets are. Like the video, guys, if you don't mind. Sub if you like the content, all right? I love and appreciate you so much. I really do. The original said NASA equals not a space agency. Oh, and me said the sky is water, bro. So you think gravity does not exist? Well, I don't know if gravity exists, but what I know is that gravity has never been isolated through scientific experiment. If it has not been isolated through scientific experiment, it cannot be a scientific theory. Point blank, period. Does it exist? I don't know. Is it a scientific theory? Hell no. Thank you for that question. Yeah, the only thing that we know for sure is that we don't know anything for sure. Atch. Christian said, how can you say the earth is flat? Christian, when did I say the earth is flat? Don't come up in here strawmanning me just because you ain't got a counter to my arguments. Eternal said, how does it rain without gravity? Okay, so if you have a cup of water and you have a golf ball and a ping pong ball, when the clouds are lighter than the atmosphere or the oxygen, it's the ping pong ball. It floats. But when the clouds get as heavy as the golf ball, then it sinks. That's why it rains. I mean, they did teach us this in elementary school. They literally did. When the clouds get too heavy, the water falls. What makes it heavy? Electromagnetism. I don't know. Electromagnetism. What keeps water molecules together? Magnetism, I'm guessing. I don't know. What is your answer? What's keeping the water molecules together? Tane, back to the lobby. Back to the lobby you go. Yearly said it's bonds and polarization. What keeps those bonds together? What causes polarization? Would it be magnetism? Because usually when you're talking about polarization, you're talking about an effect of magnetism, aren't you? Where does the idea of poles come from? Is that not based on magnetism? Oh my God. Oh, it means that I'm right. I'm like, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Shiny Wizard, back to the lobby you go. The original said there is no curvature, bottom line. Mega said, aren't the poles shifting? Why are you changing the subject? Honestly, I don't know how polarization comes from. And you don't know how English works either, clearly. Oh. Shout out Mr. True History. I see you down there, bruh. Megan said chemical reaction. Mr. True History said lobby party. Lobby party, lobby party, lobby party. Lobby party, lobby party, lobby party. Jill said, did you ever see Coral Castle that was built by one man? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Michael Tellinger was the first person to put me on that information. That's why, even though I do think that Michael Tellinger might work for some three-letter agencies, I can't never say anything negative about him because he put me onto a lot of stuff. Yo, Dylan, are you up here to troll us?
Oh no, I'm not here to troll. I want to talk about the first claim. History is 100% lies. Is what I want to talk about.
All right, just don't bring up any mass unaliving events, sir. What's on your mind?
Okay, I won't. So I want to start by saying I disagree with the premise, but I will acknowledge that in our classrooms and in many countries throughout the world, that there are lies and omissions that are perpetuated to like maintain historical narratives.
So
So
basically,
I want to give an example.
no, real quick. So basically, you are admitting that you are defending people that are known liars.
Who does history are known liars? There's a thing called historiography.
But you just admitted that a lot of it is lies, so you're defending things that you know for a fact, part of which is a lie.
Because there's good and bad sides to everything.
I just want to know if what I'm saying is correct. Are you defending things that you know for sure some of it is a lie, right?
A whole thing in its totality. I'm defending the good and acknowledging the bad.
Well, how do you know the difference between the good and the bad?
Well, because the bad usually leads to oppression. It leads to people being.
This is conjecture.
ignorant.
This is all conjecture now.
Okay, well, I've been trying.
How can you tell the difference between the? How can you tell the difference between the good and the bad? Listen. I don't know stories up here. All right, that's not what we do. All right, as it relates to history, how can you tell the difference between what's true and what's not true? Because you're up here defending our historical narrative when you admitted that part of it is false. Admittedly,
we can ask our family who experienced history. What do you think is history? Like when you say history,
I'm talking about what we're taught in high school in history class.
Okay, well, okay.
What we're taught in history class, or high school or college, either way.
I'd like to share an anecdote.
I decline. I respectfully decline. Just tell us what the point is.
Well, the point's not gonna make sense in isolation.
Well, then go back to the drawing board. Figure out how to express your point more concisely. Because I make every point that I've ever made up here. Listen, bro.
You're being way too pedantic. So
it doesn't. I can do whatever I want to do, though, right? I can do whatever I want to do, right? So listen. I have made. You're gonna go anyway. Or you're just gonna tell us anyway. He's like, I don't care, right? My bad. Go ahead. No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Shout out Dylan. Guys, if you want to call in, the Discord is on my page. Once you're in the Discord, you hop on the live show tab, and then I'll bring you up at my own discretion, all right? Mac, what's good?
Morning, bro. Yo, good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. What's happening?
Yeah, Dylan needs to breathe and pause, man. Pause, Dylan. Breathe, man.
I'm weak. Datcha said, serpentine, bro. Serpentine. Datcha, would you believe that I literally only say that because it makes me laugh? Do you understand? That when I say shit, I say it because I know when I watch it back, I'm about to cry. Serpentine. Oh my God. Only a few people even get that joke. All right, go ahead, Mac. Go ahead.
Just a thought exercise, really, for some of these globies, these dusty globies. You get me?
The dusty globers, huh?
Yeah. Just a thought exercise. Yeah, it's not even an experiment. Just a thought exercise to get you guys thinking properly. Yeah. So real offended. Yeah. What? Just explain to them what is a cloud made up of? What's a cloud made up of? A cloud.
Water.
Sky.
Water, right?
Right. Vapor. Water.
Yeah. Water vapor.
So it's part gas, it's part water, yeah?
Yep.
Right? Oh, here he goes. All right. So, all right, Dylan, what's a cloud then?
I got him muted, Mac. Mac, just so you know, I got him muted. I can't even hear him. So he's not. Yeah. Well, you got to mute him. Yeah, you got to. All right. You know what? No, all right. My bad. All right. Hold on. All right. Go ahead, Mac. Go ahead. My bad.
Shut your dusty ass up, Dylan. Really, I'm joking.
No. Hey, bro, you good?
Right.
Yeah, you good.
Right. So yeah, a cloud is vapor, right? Water and vapor, right?
Yep.
The sun is 93 million miles away, so they say. Yeah. Right.
Whew,
when you are laying on a beach, have you ever been Have you ever been laying on a beach in a real hot country? I'm not on about when the sun's out. I'm on about in a real hot country like Dubai, like Turkey, like Abu
Nah.
Dhabi. Have you ever been on the beach? Right.
Yeah.
Well, some people.
Nah, yeah.
Right?
I'm from California, and wherever there are beaches, it's not hot. So yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's always cool
Right.
by the beach out here. Yeah.
Right. So obviously, over in the UK, yeah, we deal with degrees, yeah. So we deal with like 40 degrees over here is like it's roasting, it's boiling.
40 degrees. Celsius.
Celsius. Yeah.
Okay.
And so what's that in Fahrenheit? 90, 100? What's that in Fahrenheit? We don't use Fahrenheit.
Yeah, probably somewhere around 100. Yeah.
Yeah, like 100. So that's real hot, yeah. Where most Caucasians couldn't be out in that, right? Most Caucasian people couldn't lay on the beach with 100 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah. It's too hot, right?
I'll say that here in America, when it's that hot, anybody that's Asian, they walk around with umbrellas.
So imagine you're laying on the beach, right? And there's no cloud coverage, and the sun is tanning your skin. The sun is bronzing your skin. It's turning you brown. It's baking you up. Yeah, you can feel the heat. It's too hot. You're sweating. Yeah, it's absolutely boiling hot. Yeah?
I got the picture. Yep, I got it.
Yeah? And then you have a cloud formation above you, floating across the sky.
Right.
And it could be a very small patch of clouds, not a really thick patch of clouds. A very small patch of clouds,
right,
just floating across the sky. Yeah.
Yeah.
When that cloud goes over your head, the sun is completely blocked out.
Right.
You don't feel the rays of the sun anymore.
Right.
And then when that cloud passes, I go on holiday a lot, yeah, because we vacate a lot in the UK because it's so cold here. We go to hot countries a lot. It's a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So the popo. Right? So when that cloud passes over your head, you no longer feel the rays of the sun. Yeah?
Correct.
As soon as that cloud passes over your head and vacates your area, the sun hits you again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So why if the sun is 93 million miles away and it's formed by what? Gas, yeah?
Right.
Right? It's burning by gas, right? So therefore, I lost my train of thought because I'm driving. Yeah.
No, it's all good. Let me elaborate on that. So basically, like what he's saying, because I bring this up all the time. Matter of fact, let me bring up a picture of what he's talking about, because I got a representation of this right here. So basically, as you can see right here, this is the moon, but the moon and the sun are the same size, so they basically do the same thing. Right. So you see how the moon is lighting up like just one part of the clouds? See, if the moon was really 250,000 miles away, it wouldn't be able to light up just one part of the clouds. So an example of that, like you see this light right here that I have on my phone? When the light on my phone is close to my shirt, then it can light up one part of my shirt. The minute I move the light away from my shirt, you see how the light is lighting up my entire shoulder now? That's basically what he's saying. If the sun is so far away, then the light wouldn't be so directed in certain situations. Same thing with the moon. So if that's impossible when the moon is 250,000 miles away, the sun being 93 million miles away is definitely impossible, because there are so many directed, like basically what people call sunspots. You cannot have a sunspot from a light that's 90 million miles away. That's impossible.
So my other point is, right, if the sun is 93 million miles away, and when there's no clouds above your head, you can feel that intense heat, that burning heat, yeah? Your skin laying on the ground.
Guys, please like the video if you don't mind. Like the video.
Heat, right? The cloud is in the sky. You can't, because the cloud, there's no perception in the sky to be able to say how actual far a cloud is away.
Exactly.
It could be a mile above your head. It could be 500 meters
right
above your head. There's no depth. You don't get depth perception in the sky.
Well, right? Just to be clear, what he's describing is the fact that people say that the sun and the moon look the same size, even though the sun is 400 times bigger and 400 times the distance. That's what he's saying. So you don't know exactly how big or far something is away just because you're seeing it in the sky. Because the moon and the sun look the same size, but you guys claim it's not. So that's what he's invoking right now. The fact that you can't just claim you know for sure how big something is or how far it is away just by looking at it. Go ahead.
So you brought in distances and sizes, right?
Right.
And that's a great add-on. That's a great add-on to what I'm saying. But my point is the quality of the heat, the intensity of the heat that the sun gives you. Yeah, when that cloud passes over your head, the heat of the sun should make that cloud go poof and disappear. Because the cloud. I see where I'm going now. Yeah, the cloud is made of vapor. It's not made of It's not made of solid droplets of water. Wow, I say solid. Don't keep me to every single word I use. Yeah, but it is made of a gaseous vapor of water. Yeah, that we know that if you fry water with heat, you will make it evaporate. Right. So when that cloud passes across in front of that intense heat of the sun, or every cloud above you should just go poof and disappear with the heat of the sun. So go on, Real.
No. I mean, if you can take that and basically use that heat to fry an ant or a leaf on the ground,
an egg on the ground,
right? If you can fry an egg on the ground or burn a leaf, then it would have to be. It would have to be. Yeah.
All you globes out there, that means is we do not know what the sun is. We do not know what the sun is. What they tell us the sun is a lie. It's opposite. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say on that. So we don't understand what the sun is. Yeah. It's a fact. Because if you break it down like we just broke it down, yeah. Sorry. Real.
No. I'm just saying I agree. Keep going. I agree.
Yeah. That was the end of that. I just like people to try and use their own discernment. Use your own common sense and think about heat. Think about how you feel heat on your skin, how it burns you, how you can use heat to cook. You can use heat to burn wood, yeah, with a magnifying glass, yeah. The sun they say the way that the sun is magnifying, it's essentially a magnifying glass of heat. So why doesn't it fry things in the sky? Why does the sun not fry the clouds that are in front of you? Because when you're laid down on the ground, the cloud can block the sun from hitting you. Yeah, does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah, no. KD said, no cap. You speaking facts. Yeah, you definitely speaking facts. John says he doesn't agree, but I know John won't be able to basically give a good argument as to why he agrees. He's just saying that he disagrees because he's indoctrinated, But
well, what happens is when the cognitive dissonance kicks in, it hurts their brain, doesn't it? So they have to go, no, you're wrong. Science says, it's that kind of thing, bro.
No, you're 100% right. Somebody in chat said, explain the horizon. I've been doing this all week, but I'll bring it up for you again. Here you go.
The horizon is not real.
Go ahead. Yep.
It's not an object. The horizon is not a real object. Therefore, every time you walk towards the horizon moves forward as you walk towards it. You can never touch the horizon. You can never measure the horizon, and you can never get to the horizon, because every time you try to get to the horizon, it runs away from you. It's not a real object. You guys think that the horizon is the drop off for Earth curve. That's what you guys think. You guys are dumb, man.
No, absolutely. And that's my main rebuttal every single time. And it's honestly sufficient. That's why for the longest, I haven't spent any amount of real time bringing up these examples, because the minute that you guys agree that the horizon is not a physical location, conversation over. If it's not a physical location, it can be physical evidence of anything. Right.
As soon as they agree, it's welcome to Flat Earth, guys.
Yeah. Right.
You can't measure. Listen, the horizon isn't real. Yeah. If you don't know what the horizon is, then you don't understand perspective. And if you don't understand perspective, you don't understand how your eyes work. Your eyes are inside your head, and you don't know how your eyes work if you don't understand what the horizon is. Yeah. So don't argue about flat Earth when you can't understand the basics.
Right, right. Yeah. Earlier, I mean, this is kind of back to what I said earlier about, what is the earth in your head? And I said the earth is in my head. When he says that, he means that, like, you got to understand that your eyes are just receiving light frequencies and interpreting them. So you have to treat it as such. But again, I've been talking about this all week. People have been saying, why do boats disappear from the bottom up at the horizon? You see how these lights are disappearing from the bottom up as you go toward the horizon, okay? Because things converge as they get further in the distance. That's how your eyes work. That's why you can see the top of the lights, but you can't see the bottom. That's the same reason why you can see the top of the boat, but not the bottom of the boat. You understand? So this is a
The
perfect
Nikon,
example
and
of what the horizon looks like. Same thing in this diagram right here of the hallway. Look, the hallway and the horizon are the exact same thing. Go ahead.
P900, yeah, the Nikon camera P900 killed that fact out of the water about ships disappearing over the horizon, yeah? So, guys, go and look at the footage, yeah? And do you know that one of the Nikon P900s has now been discontinued? NASA bought the copy. NASA bought the what did they buy? They contacted Nikon, plowed some money into Nikon, and now that is discontinued. You can't go and buy that camera brand new anymore. They've discontinued
Right.
it.
Right. So
That's
so
a fact.
right. So again, I don't know if this is true, but what he's saying is that the camera that a lot of people have been using to debunk the idea that the Earth is curved by bringing in these long range, uh, um, these long range viewerships of these boats, NASA basically bought the patent for that specific camera and discontinued it. That way, people aren't able to continue debunking the globe with these long range cameras.
Control.
Right. All right. Let's go ahead and bring Dylan up here.
Peace, bro. I'm going to work now, bro.
Mac, I appreciate you so much, bro. You already know you're welcome up here
Yeah, bro.
anytime, man. Thank you so much, man.
Love, bro. Love.
Absolutely. Yep. Like the video, guys, if you don't mind. Some of you like the content. I gotta get some rest in a minute, but I'm here as I always am. Dylan, are you up here to troll us?
You already called on me, man. I'm not sure if you want me back on again. I was talking about history earlier.
Yeah, no, but you started telling us a story, and I told you not to, and then there was a loud saxophone playing while you were trying to
Seems like
talk.
some
We
people
couldn't
can
hear
tell
you.
stories when they agree with you, but other people can't. So like it's weird, you know.
No, I don't usually let anybody tell stories up here.
Hmm.
Did I let the last guy tell a story? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
story did
I
he
mean, not
tell?
personal
What
stories,
what
but
story?
like,
What story did he tell?
oh, like I think anything that you don't have a citation for is a
What
story.
story did he
Like,
tell?
about the Nikon cameras.
That wasn't a story. He was
That's what I
telling
was
me a
wondering about.
fact. He was telling me a fact about NASA purchasing the patent for the Nikon camera.
You know what fact and stories are not separate things. We got to
Fact
separate
and
truth
stories
from
are certainly separate. Are you an idiot? You're an idiot, aren't you? I knew. You know
What
what?
do you think a story is? Not all stories are fiction.
I'm talking about like when you like anecdotes. You're like, let me tell you an anecdote about my life. I don't care about none of that. A story,
My
like
life is an experience. Multiple people.
something that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Not just like a random fact, like a nebulous fact. It's not a story.
There's stories behind facts.
Yeah, if I tell you that my dad used to beat the shit out of me when I was a kid, that's not a story. I'm just telling you a fact.
Isn't it a story?
All right, listen. Do you have anything that you want to add to the conversation, or are you just up here to harvest loosh? Dylan,
You want to talk about history?
I don't want to talk to you at all. I don't know you, but you're up here. So what do you want to? What are you up here to talk about, boy?
You know what? Nah, not today. Not today.
I understand. Yeah. It's because I called you boy, huh? You see, they don't like that boy word. I discovered that recently. I was talking to an old white man the other day, and he was talking to me a little bit out of line, and I was like, boy, you better calm that shit down. And he was like, don't call me boy. I said, nigga. Ooh, my bad. I was like, what? Ooh, Jesus. Oh, I think I was reliving the situation. I was reliving the situation. I said, don't call you what? Mother. Ooh. Oh, my God. Needless to say, I realized that, yeah, they don't like that. I was like, what you gonna do about it, little boy? Little boy, don't you ever tell me what to say. Ain't no little boy ever finna tell me what to and what not to say. All right, little boy? All right, you better watch your little boy mouth, boy. Got me, yeah, all right. And what? B-O-Y, boy, you, me, saying it to you out of my mouth twice, 3 times. And what? What? Huh? Nino. Chico. What? My bad. I'm like, boy, I mean, let me call. I'm like, oh boy, that's your look, man. My bad. Like I said, I swear to God, for a second, I felt like I was still there. You know what I mean? I'm like, uh. But anyway, that's why he got mad because I called him boy. He was like, you know what? Let me not do this. Exactly. Right. You don't like that, do you? Huh? That's wild. It's just a word, bro. It's just a word. Come on, bro. It's just a word. How come I can't call you boy? It's just a word. Oh, buddy is sick. You mean I can't call you the B word? Why not? It's just a word. Just a word, bro. What? y'all are sick, right? This is what hey, just know that y'all are sick, not slick, all right? It's just a word. And, now, let's see who gets mad about that in the chat right now. Look. Oh, Jacob, yeah, right. Jacob is big mad. Jacob, back to the lobby. Oh, Tistic, you have to join the live show tab, all right? Join the live show tab, and then I will bring you up at my own discretion. Dang, Mr. True History got rid of this comment before it even popped up on my chat. That boy, Mr. True History, is on his job right now. Like when the chat popped up, it was already deleted. All right, like the video, guys. All right, like the video, sub. It says channel lock. No. The live show tab. I'm in the live show tab. It can't be locked. And they were just in here, so yeah. Click on the live show tab. You should be able to jump in. All right. MP said, "Good night. At least for me, you're my favorite." Back to the lobby. Back to the lobby. 24 said, "Do you believe in God? I would love to debate you on that." It's not that I believe in God. Believing in a creator, if that's what you want to consider God to be, is the only logical position to take. If you want to debate me on that because you don't believe in God, we can debate that, but that's more of a philosophical conversation. It's not necessarily my favorite thing to do. I like to talk about science and history. But if you want to talk philosophy, we can. I mean, I will tell you though, as much as you guys like to talk about me, oh, did this guy go to college? Oh, bet you this guy don't even have a degree. I actually did go to college, and I did my first degree in political science, and I did my second degree in philosophy. So if you want to come up here and talk philosophy, we can. I'm just letting you know it's probably not going to go the way you think. Yeah, I love philosophy too, Magnum. I just don't like to debate philosophy like that. At least not on the internet, because what does anybody gain? We're talking about theoretical ideologies. You know, BX, are you up here to troll us?
Hello?
Are you up here to troll us, BX?
No, but I'm just here to say that, like, all the no, 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 no. I'm just here to say every one of your claims that you have listed on YouTube is just inherently false. Like, first of all, like, history is 100% lies. So you're saying that every piece collectively of recorded history is lies.
No, I'm
That's
saying the
ridiculous,
opposite.
right?
No, I'm saying the opposite of that. I'm saying
So
the
you're saying
opposite.
that history is not 100% lies. So
No,
you're
I'm saying
everything
no.
ever recorded
I'm
is
saying
100%
history is 100% lies because they do not teach you what is recorded. They make up their own stories instead of teaching you what is recorded. So I'm saying the opposite of what you just said. I'm not saying that all of recorded history is lies. I'm saying in history class, they're not teaching you what's recorded. They're making up their own stories.
You know that.
Huh?
How do you know that? Like, because when they
You want to know how I know that? You want to know how I know that?
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Do you want me to be serious or do you want me to be funny? I'll let you choose.
Be serious.
Be serious? The reason why I
Yeah.
know that is because I went to school for political science and philosophy, and during that process, I started researching how much of this is backed up by primary documents. Because as a political scientist during the time, what we were getting in the news was not actually true versus what was going on, like, let's say on C-SPAN. You know, like
Where did you get political?
I'm telling you, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. So I used to watch C-SPAN a lot, right? Like you know, like a weirdo. And I would watch what went on in Congress, and then I would see what they would say in the news about what went on in Congress, and it was never the same. And so I started thinking, okay, how often has this happened in history where they just tell you some bullshit in the news and that's not actually what goes on in Congress? And I started researching, and then you know I got to the point where I realized that okay, I have researched, I would say at least 75% of you know what we're taught in history. 99% of it has been a lie at this point. I have no reason to believe that the last 25% that I haven't researched is going to be any truer than the first 75%.
First of all, where did you get your degree?
You see, first of all these so-called players wouldn't tell you this. Yeah, don't worry about that, bro.
And then just like
No,
where
that's
did
that.
you get your degree?
Let's focus on the subject. All right.
No. Where did you get your degree?
Like I said, let's focus on the subject, bro.
No, we are focused on the subject, but in order for you to because you've just made the claim that you have a degree.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this with me, bro? Like, I like. Think about it. I'm being honest right now. You asked me a question, and I answered you honestly, and you're gonna ignore. Hold on, no, listen. Hold on, no, not listen. No, you're gonna listen to me. You're gonna listen to me, bro. You're gonna listen to me. All right. So you asked me a question. I answered you honestly, right? And you're just gonna ignore my answer. Not respond to it at all. Not even acknowledge my answer. You're just gonna move on to a red herring, and you think I'm gonna allow that? Why are you talking while I'm talking? Why are you talking while I'm talking? Why are you talking while I'm talking, bro? No, wait. No, hold on. That's never gonna work over here, bro. Do you understand? I own you right now. All right, I own you. All right, boy. You get it, boy? Hey, boy.
What are you talking about?
Boy, I'm talking to you, boy. All right, shut your ass up while I'm talking.
I'm sorry. Have you done a debate?
Boy, do you hear me talking to you, boy? All right.
You've never done.
All right, my bad. I keep interrupting you, don't I? My bad, boy. Go ahead, boy.
This is the way you're talking.
Hold on. What is this the way I'm what? Oh, what'd you say? Is this the way I'm what? Hold on, what? You said is this the way I'm debating a what?
Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go back to your.
Listen, bro. I ain't that token black dude that you used to hang out with at your school. All right? Listen, I know y'all are used to hanging out with whatever black dude that you know is in your group and they let you talk to him whatever kind of way. Nah, homie. All right. This is me. All right, this is me. You're gonna show some respect when you come up here or not. I mean, you don't have to, but then I don't have to. You don't have to, neither do I. All right? Get your ass on. Basil, this guy's actually stupid. Yeah, whatever. I can be whatever you want me to be. But I bet what you won't do though. I bet what you won't do. You want to bet what you won't do? Let's bet. Let's bet what you won't do. Yeah, anyway. That's what I thought. Bo, are you up here to troll us?
Hello?
Yeah, are you up here to troll us, Bo?
No,
You promise?
I'm not. I promise. I pinky promise.
All right, well, what's on your mind, Bo?
Okay, so I was the Tistic Ballistic guy, and I was talking
Oh,
about the
Tistic.
International Space Station.
Oh, guys, this is Tistic. This is the dude Tistic in the chat. Just so everybody knows who we're talking to.
Okay. So my question is like, do you think the International Space Station is faked?
What do you mean by faked?
Like, do you think there's an International Space Station?
Do I think that there's something that people call an international space station?
Do you think there's people on the International Space Station?
I wouldn't have no way of knowing that. I've never been up there myself.
But there's pictures and there's images, and
Well,
people
well,
you can actually see the.
I got
International
some
Space
images.
Station.
I got some images of Transformers on Mars. You know, Optimus Prime.
That's cool.
I got some. I know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, but
can
you brought up
actually see the
images.
International Space Station from like a hobbyist telescope, so I think that's.
Okay, but
You can
if you can
actually
see it from a telescope, does that prove that people are in it?
I mean, no, but.
Oh
like,
no, it
okay,
doesn't.
so
Oh,
yeah.
interesting. So no, it does not.
Okay,
Right. So just
okay,
because
so
you
then
can,
what?
I just
Okay,
want to be
okay,
clear.
so
No, don't speed past this. I just want to make sure that they heard you correctly. So you did say that just because you can see something with a telescope, that don't prove people are in it, right?
okay, but here's
Hold
sorry,
on, right?
here's what I'm
Hold on,
getting
hold
at.
on, right?
Here's what I'm getting
No,
at.
but
You
first,
can actually see
no, but
it
first,
fake.
I know, but before you do that, but right?
Sure.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Okay, so what I was getting at is like you can, from a hobbyist telescope, right? Anybody can do it. You can see the actual shape.
Like the video, guys. All right,
How,
like the video. Some of you like the content.
my question is how would they? Did they just like put it up there? Because like in a flat Earth, you couldn't just put something up there and have it orbit.
Well,
Right,
well,
like that doesn't.
so two different things. You said how did they put it up there, and then you said if
Yeah.
if
How
the
did they
Earth
put
was
it up
flat,
there?
then they
Right.
couldn't put it up there. So let's
Yeah,
deal with the
because
second
it
one
wouldn't work.
first.
Because
Let's deal with the
orbital
second one.
mechanics don't work.
Let's
in
deal with the
in
second
flat
one
Earth.
first. Before we get
Yeah,
to
sure.
how did they put it up there? How are you making claims like if the Earth were flat, they couldn't this? Where did you get that from?
Basic orbital mechanics. Like
Where did you get that from?
fucking mathematics. Do you know what orbital
Mathematics.
mechanics are?
Mathematics. You think that's an acceptable answer?
Okay.
Mathematics.
I mean,
You don't
yeah.
want to get more specific so that
Because
way
1
people
plus
can
1
believe
is
you?
like that.
You don't want to get more specific so that
Yes,
way
I
we can
do.
believe you?
No, because
You don't want to get more specific so that way people can believe
okay,
you.
no, yes, I would like to. And that's
Oh,
what I'm getting at. So how orbital mechanics work is there's a downward force, aka gravity, and now you
and how do you know that?
if you jump, what happens? You go back down.
No, how do you know that there's a force called gravity?
Because when you jump, you go back down.
Well, how do you know it's
drop
gravity
down,
causing you to go down? How do you know it's gravity
you
causing you to
look
go
at-
down?
Are you gonna try to spew the
No,
electromagnetism?
I know. I'm just
into the
asking,
water
how
with
do
it?
you know? I just want to know, how do you know it's gravity that's causing you to go down?
How do I what? That doesn't make because I'm going down. Like what else is causing it is my question. There's an obvious downward force, right?
Well, if
on
I ask you a
everything.
question, how do you know? Is you asking me a question an answer to my question?
Gravity isn't a fucking like.
Whoa,
It isn't like.
whoa!
I mean, it's not.
Are
like
you
a
all right
zero
over there,
thing.
bro?
We know that
Whoa!
We know that everything like.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you drop something is
You're
gonna
getting
be
rattled, bro.
right?
You're getting rattled. Calm
No, I'm
down.
not. I'm
And you're cursing and shit. Like, relax.
All right.
All right, come on,
so if
smooth
you drop something,
operator.
it goes down, right? That's a downward force,
But
right?
how do you know that it's gravity?
Because what else is it?
That's not an. If you ask
No,
me
because
what, hold
in
on.
any part of the
Let me
world,
ask the
no.
question. All right, we're playing the question game. So I asked you a question. You asked me a question. Now let me ask you a third question. So if you ask me, what else could it be? Is that an answer to my question?
So how do you? So you're asking me, how do you know it's gravity?
No, now I'm asking
No,
you,
okay.
if
So
you ask me what else could it be, is that an answer to my question?
no, but
Oh, no, it's not, right? Okay, no, it's not. So can we go back to my question, please?
Yes, sure.
Great. Now, back to what you were saying. Yes, I did ask you, how do you know it's gravity? Bro,
So
but just imagine if I was sober having this conversation with you. Dude, you wouldn't stand a chance. I mean, I'm like not able to drive right now. And it's just like, this is like embarrassing. You should be embarrassed right now. Go ahead though. Go ahead.
I mean, like
It's okay. No, it's all right. Just answer my question. Just answer my. It's okay. It's okay. Don't get caught up on that. Listen. Don't get caught up on the sauce. All right. I just want to know, how do you know that it's gravity causing it to go down? I just want to know that.
okay, because we've measured in every fucking part of the world. If you drop
Who
something
is
down,
we?
it'll go down.
Who is we? And what are you referring to?
Humanity. Everybody.
Humanity? Who is that? I don't know any. I've never met anybody named Humanity or read a book by anybody named Humanity.
I'm gonna drop a tennis ball and it's gonna go down.
How do you know gravity is forcing the tennis ball to go down?
No fucking.
Why are you cursing so much, bro?
Because
Come on.
No, because it's your. Why do you care? Okay.
This is my channel.
Yeah.
That's why I care.
Like it's not.
I don't want people cursing a lot. What are you talking about?
All right.
I want people to hear the conversation. Why do I care?
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Look. MK said, bro, he is drunk. I am drunk, and I'm drunk and handling everybody in the comments and this guy at the same time. Imagine if I was sober. This shit is boring to me when I'm sober. It literally is. It's like playing a bunch of little kids in basketball when I'm Kobe. I swear to God, it's like playing a bunch of children in basketball when I'm Kobe. So I gotta like make this shit even somehow. Like, I gotta challenge myself, bro. Come on. For real. Go ahead.
So we know that gravity's a thing, right? Like
what do you mean a thing? What does that mean?
We know that objects like mass, they attract each other. In the Earth is a really big mass, so it attracts all the other mass.
Well, how do you know that it's the law of how do you know that it's gravity making things attract each other, not like magnetism? Because listen, Bo, listen.
Yeah.
We can prove that magnetism is a force that attracts things. Nobody's ever proven that gravity is a force. Nobody's ever proven that gravity is a force. So it makes more sense that magnetism is what is attracting these things, not gravity.
But if I drop a tennis ball, it's not a magnet.
Well, the tennis ball has a magnetic field, and so does the Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Tennis ball has a magnet. That's not what.
Everything has a magnetic field.
Google the definition of a magnetic field.
Bo, are you the type of guy that bases your entire worldview on Google?
No.
Then are you sure?
So then what?
Are you sure?
What do you think of magnetic? What is a magnetic field to you then?
Well, I just want to know if you base your entire worldview on Google.
No, I don't.
Then why would you say let's Google it, and then as if that's going to be like some defining finale? Fine, whatever. So you're backtracking on the Google. You're backtracking.
If you don't like the Google definition.
I didn't say I don't like it. I didn't say I don't like it.
Then why do you have a problem with it?
I didn't say I have a problem. I didn't say I have a problem.
Then what's your issue with it?
I didn't say I have an issue. Bo, you're not
Okay, then
listening.
why?
I didn't say
Then why? Well, I don't base my entire. Is me googling something me like
Bo,
admitting I'm a slave to
Bo,
Google.com? Like what?
Bo. All I did was ask, are you the type of person that bases your entire worldview on Google, and now you have all these
Then why would you
assumptions?
Google something?
I never said I would or wouldn't Google. I just wanted to know if you were the type of person that based your worldview
I
on Google.
no,
Why
I'm
are
not.
you
Okay,
Why are
then
you
I'm
upset
not
about my question, bro?
because
Uh,
because you
because
you asked me if I was the type of person. You asked me if I'm the type of person that bases everything off of Google, and I said
he's like, because
what's a magnetic field? Are you done? You done,
huh?
partner?
What? Huh?
What's a magnetic field then?
What do you want, Bo? Huh?
What's a magnetic field?
I mean, that's kind of a
Wow.
complicated
So
question.
you
It's
think
kind of a complicated question. A magnet. I'm still in the middle of my answer. What? You gonna interrupt? Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you want to say? Go ahead. What?
get to it. Get to it.
Oh, can I finish
I
now?
thought you weren't gonna answer it like you haven't been
You
answering
thought,
anything.
right? See, that's your problem, Bo.
You're in,
Bro, that's your problem. Is that you're thinking, and you need to leave the thinking to people like me, the thinkers. Thinking is not your strong suit, Bo. Clearly,
you are not a thinker.
Bo. Bo, trust me. If there ever was a thinker, Bo, if there ever was one,
That guy, right? You are not the main character. Neither am I.
the main character in what?
I mean, you're saying that I am the thinker. You are.
No,
Are
no,
you
no,
the thinker?
no, no,
Are
Bo.
people like you the thinkers?
No,
Is there no
Bo.
other thinkers?
Bo, this
Who's
is
the thinker?
Bo. This is a
I am the
deflection.
thinker.
Bo, this is a deflection. What I
I am
said,
thinking.
Bo, is that you are not a thinker and you need to leave the thinking to people like me. And then you said, I'm not a thinker. And I was like, Bo, if there ever was a thinker, trust me, Bo, if there ever was a thinker, you're talking to him right now. I didn't say I am the thinker. You're just upset because clearly you're not a thinker. We all agree on that. I mean, right? Everybody can see that. Bo, your strong suit is not thinking.
Who are you to decide that?
Bo, you go to the gym a lot, don't you?
I do go to the gym, yeah, but what about it?
Bo, how did I know that, Bo?
I don't know.
You know how I know that,
A
Bo?
lot of people go to the gym.
Nope. A lot of people do not go to the gym, Bo. A lot of people do not go to the gym, in fact, Bo. That is not true. I actually do try to go to the gym a lot. I don't go to the gym as much as I want to, but I know that you go to the gym a lot, Bo, because I'm a thinker and I'm reading your mind and I can tell that you're a meathead that doesn't think a lot. And so in order to counteract the fact that you don't think well, you go to the gym to make your body look good.
I go to the gym for training and for like sports and stuff.
Me
And
too.
I hunt a lot. And I hunt a lot.
Me
so
too, bro.
I like
Me too, Bo.
being strong.
You like being strong. You know why you like being strong, Bo? Because you know that
Why?
your
Because
brain
I'm
ain't
a
working.
meathead.
Because you know that your brain is not clicking on all cylinders. Me personally, I like being strong, but at the end of the day, if I miss the gym, it's not that big a deal because I know I can always outthink people. You know what I mean?
Whoever said, "Is this Andrew Tate from Sea Moose?" That's a great comment, bro.
All right. Well, you know. But I mean, you're just proving my point. You know that, right, bro?
It was just a funny comment. I'm
I
just
know,
pointing it out.
but you're. I agree. It's not a bad comment. People say that all the time, though, so it's not quite as funny anymore. But Bo, you've been up here for however long. You haven't been able to come up with one good joke to say against me. The first time, no, Bo, listen, Bo. The first time that you were able to say something that you thought was funny is by reading it in the comments. You know what that means? You're not a thinker. You had to rely on somebody in the comments to do your thinking for you. You see how you're proving my point? See, if you were a thinker, you would be able to come up with a bunch of jokes, but you can't. You got to read some random joke in the comments that people pretty much say every day.
Fun of you.
You see,
I
not
don't
a
care,
thinker.
Honestly.
Huh?
I do not care. I do not care. I just
Oh, now
find it a
you
funny comment.
you know why you don't
I
care,
do
Bo?
not care.
Because you're
Why?
not a thinker.
Because you're not a thinker. Yeah, that's what I
Fat,
thought.
bro. Bo,
Well,
you
I'm reading your mind, so therefore I'm a thinker, and you read
Bo.
my mind about going to the gym. I read your mind. Okay, what?
Bo, do you think that I have a
What?
choice but not to care about stuff? I don't even have a choice. Whether I care about it or not, I can't help it because my brain is always working. unlike yours. I think Bo's having a brain fart. Huh?
Yeah, it is like 3 in the morning for me, bro. This is not.
It's 3 in the
And
morning for me
you're
too,
just
Bo.
confusing me.
Bo, it's 3 in the morning for me too. I am inebriated past the point of being able to drive, and I'm still able to confuse you.
Fucking tell
While
that.
I'm still able to confuse you while debating a bunch of people in the chat. You see?
It's
That's my
okay,
point.
listen,
Leave the
it's hard
thinking to the
it's
think,
hard to
Bo.
debate against somebody who's smart. It's impossible to debate against somebody who's stupid.
I disagree. I debate people who are stupid all the time, destroy them all the time. See, only dumb people say shit like that. You see, that's my point. I can't beat somebody in chess who's not good at chess. That sounds like an excuse for saying that sounds like an excuse for saying you suck. Listen. As a basketball player, I could beat anybody in basketball if they're good or they're bad. You understand? I'll beat Kobe at basketball. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. As a hooper, I'll give Jalen Brunson buckets. As a hooper, I'll give Jalen Brunson buckets. That's just how I feel. You see? So when you say stuff like it's hard to debate against somebody dumb, only stupid people say shit like that.
Okay.
Jalen, I don't know if you can tell or not, but this is not going the way that you. This is not going the way that you thought it was going to go.
Because
well, I mean, I'm having a good time.
See that gravity's a force. That's the big issue.
I never said that gravity was not a force.
Okay, so then why did you go on a gigantic fucking hissy fit? Explain like.
I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear that when I curse because I think it's going to be funnier with the curse word. Bo is cursing because he doesn't have anything else to say. So the curse words fill space. All right, just so you guys can understand the difference. The reason why I corrected you about gravity is because gravity is not a scientific theory. That's it. I didn't say it's not a force. I don't know if it's a force. That's what I actually said. I said I don't know, but it hasn't been proven scientifically. It has not been isolated in any experiment, so it cannot be a scientific theory. That's literally what I said word for word. How come I can remember every single thing that I said word for word, and you you're just like, what's going on with you, Bo?
To be honest, I was not listening to that, bro.
Bo, I know you weren't listening, Bo. Bo, we know you weren't listening. Bo, hold on, Bo. Bo, I'm good at everything, Bo. Bo, I'm good at everything. All right. Listen.
All right, play me in chess right now.
No, Bo.
Play me in chess. Play me in chess right now if you're good at everything.
You said play you in what?
Chess. You're good at everything.
Are we gonna play for money?
Sure.
How much?
Chat, how much? Chat, how much?
We got Louis back up here. Louis. Oh, baby, let my people go. Louis, are you up here to troll us?
I'm never up here to troll you, mate.
Huh?
I'm never up here to troll you.
Never. Okay, well,
Whoa, hold on. Have you met multiple people up here? It's not like you.
You want me to put him down? All right, go ahead. Louis is getting jealous. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, Louis.
No. You. Well, speak there. I feel very honored.
Louis, are you drunk again?
No.
I'm starting to believe that Americans can handle their liquor better than Europeans.
Than Europeans. You still think I'm a European, huh?
Where are you from, Louis?
I'm starting to wonder about the Americans.
Louis, where are you from? Louis, where are you from?
New Zealand, mate.
Are you an Aboriginal New Zealand?
It's the wrong country.
Are you an Aboriginal New Zealand person?
No, that's not the right country.
Did your family migrate to New Zealand, or is your family originally from New Zealand, Louis? Huh?
Originally.
What?
Well, I mean, everyone migrated to New
No,
Zealand.
everybody didn't migrate to New Zealand, stupid. Your family migrated to New Zealand from Europe. You're European, all right?
Yeah.
Don't correct me again.
Everyone migrated to New Zealand.
No, everybody did not migrate to New Zealand. See, this is that colonizer propaganda, the same thing that they try to do in Australia. Aboriginal does not mean Australian. Aboriginal just means the original person that was on that land. So I'm talking about the original people that were in New Zealand. That was not you guys, Louis. You guys are from Europe. So don't correct me when I tell you that you're from Europe again. All right, you're from Europe.
Even the quotes.
Where does your family migrate from, Louis?
Oh my God, Scotland.
Oh, Europe. Thank you. That's what I thought. So you're European.
Yeah, but I'm one of the.
All right. So why would you correct me and do all this?
Because there is no.
Because you're stupid, Louis. That's why. Because you're stupid. All right, go ahead.
Name what you think the original people of New Zealand are.
Whoever the original people. I don't know what the original people there. I'm talking about you. Is your family? No, Louis. We're talking about you. I called you European. You corrected me, and I said, "Hold on. Are you originally from New Zealand?" And no, you're not. Your family's originally from Europe. That's what we're talking about, Louis. Do not try to distract us. It's not going to work. All right? Yeah, all right. All right is right. Like the video, guys. All right. Like the video.
Name the original people of New Zealand.
I'm not from New Zealand, and neither are you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay is right. What? Okay is right.
Are you from America? Are you from America?
I am from America.
Are you the original people?
Yes, correct.
Based on
my family lineage. Every single member of my family forever is always from America. We don't have one single family member that can ever be traced back to Africa. And I can tell you almost every single generation of my family, like paternally, like 10, 11 generations.
Now, how do you know that?
Because my family keeps records. That's why.
Like history?
You said what?
Like history?
We have our own personal family history, yeah. But I'm not up here to talk about my family history, though.
History's 100% lies, though.
But I'm not up here to talk about my family history. That's about what we're taught in school.
No, but it's 100% lies. It's not.
I'm talking about what we're taught in school, Louis.
What we're taught in school. Which part?
Louis, did you go to school?
Yes.
All right, so that.
That.
Yep.
Just all of that.
Yep, that. There you go.
Everything in school.
Only what you were taught in school. If you were not taught something in school, I'm not talking about it. Yeah, there's a lot of history that's true that you were not taught in school. Period.
I'll throw this out there. Is this a lie? 1 + 1. Lie or true?
Under what context?
1 + 1 = 2.
Math is only real when you're talking about real variables in life. So if you're talking about fries, then yes. But if you're talking about humans, then no. One human plus another human can actually equal 3, 4, 5, or 6, depending on how many kids you have. So you see what I mean? So math is all about variables. It's all about variables.
Fries are part of potatoes, and potatoes can propagate. So
yeah, shout out Louis. Yeah, we're gonna move on from that. But fries are part of potatoes, and potatoes ain't that funny? My God, Louis. BX, are you up here to troll us?
No.
Can you guys like the video, please? Like the video. Some of you like the content. Where are we at? 62?
Okay. So
Listen, hold on. Do you hear me talking, bro? Do you hear me talking? Do you hear me talking?
Sorry.
All right, yeah, shut your stupid ass up. All right, like the video, guys. Shut up. Boy.
Chill.
Nah, I ain't chilling. You chill. Like the video, guys, if you don't mind. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. before I go to sleep. I really do need to go to sleep in the next few minutes though, because like I said, I got one more day of traveling and family, and then we will be back to streaming the way I usually do tomorrow. Hopefully. All right, BX.
First of all,
You see, first of
I just
all,
want to
all
to
these
set this
so-called
up.
players wouldn't tell you this.
Okay,
I'ma be real and say what's on my heart.
Right. So, first of all, I just want to go back to
You see, first of
what you said
all,
about mathematics. Right. So, mathematics, what you said is mathematics is only real if the variables are in the real world. Is that what you said?
yeah, if it's describing things that are in the real world, yes. Other than that, it's just theoretical.
But the thing is, like, mathematics is more so of, like, if you think of it as an abstraction of the real world, right? So, like,
Well,
if
it
you have,
can't
like,
be an abstraction of the real world if it's not pointing to real world things. That's my entire point. It is supposed to be an abstraction of the real world. But if it's not pointing to real things, it's not an abstraction of the real world. Period.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily. Yes, necessarily. Yes, necessarily.
No, because we have fields like we have certain principles in mathematics like abstract algebra or like infinite dimensions, right? These are things that are not like seen in the real world.
And so it's not real. If it's not seen in the real world, then it's not real.
Okay. Well, no. Okay, so like that's just like saying, okay, theoretically, if I were to have one apple and another apple, then that's two apples. But that's not necessarily like say apples didn't exist. That's
No, it's easy. But now that's theoretical. Even your example is theoretical. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
You have to go. You have to go to a theoretical example to even make your dumb point. If you leave your example as it is, well, what if you're talking about apples? Yeah, apples are real things. That's my point. So if you're using math talking about apples, then it does apply because apple is a real thing. But if you're talking about something that's not real, like hypothetically apples, then hypothetically no, it's not real. This is ignorance. This is pure ignorance.
Like, okay, let's go. Okay,
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Based off of like, let's go to a humanities subject because like I don't think technical subjects are gonna work in this argument. So okay, if we go to something,
nothing is going to work in this argument. All right, you have no hope.
Okay, all right. Why do I have no hope? Just
because I'm the GOAT.
Because listen, okay, listen. Like, the peer review process is something that's very important in arguments in science, and it's important that you get the opinions of others without having this kind of arrogance and approach and like egotistical approach when you're arguing a point. Okay?
Says who?
You need to be able
says
to
who?
sometimes say, okay,
says
I
who?
might be wrong. There's
says who?
That I am wrong.
I know, but says who though? I know, but says who though? Says who?
What do you mean says who?
See, he don't even understand English. Buddy don't even understand English.
How you argue.
Buddy don't even understand English. I'm like, okay, you're saying that, well, it's important that blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, says who? Who says that's important? And he's like, what do you mean?
And everyone in the fields of science for maybe all of history.
Listen, as an intelligent person, bro, it is not important that my ideas be under the scrutiny. Can you listen? Can you listen to me? Can you listen? Can you listen, bro? All right, you're muted now. All right, you're muted now. Nobody can hear you. As an intelligent person, I do not think that it's important that my ideas stand under the scrutiny of stupid people like you. Oh, what do you mean I'm stupid? I just asked you, says who, and you couldn't understand that. That's my point. So, yeah, no, I don't think that my ideas should have to be under the scrutiny of dumb idiots. Not even a little bit. As a matter of fact, that's how good ideas go away. You have a good idea, and then you tell that good idea to somebody stupid, and that stupid person destroys your confidence in the good idea. Ooh, that boy preaching right now. That boy MK said it's over 8,000. That boy, listen, that's how good ideas go away. Because you start telling good ideas to stupid people like this, and then they start convincing you.
No, that doesn't make sense.
It only doesn't make sense to somebody stupid.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah, I know, because you're stupid. No, because you're stupid. It's because you're stupid, though.
Can you give me a second to
No, I cannot give you a second. No. I'm allergic to
Okay, so
stupid people.
then,
I'm allergic to
then
stupid
this
people,
is not a
bro.
productive conversation.
I
This is
mean,
not
it is
productive.
because it's hilarious.
No, this is not productive.
I
Okay,
think
and
I
it's not
think I
hilarious
think it's
because
hilarious. To
here's the
me,
thing.
it is productive because
Here's
it's
the thing.
hilarious.
And
I'm making
this
it
is what I'm going to say
productive.
there. You
Listen,
couldn't
hey,
give me
hey,
evidence that
hey,
made
listen,
me
listen, listen.
believe
Hey,
your word.
hey, listen,
Okay,
listen.
you are a
Every
fraud.
every time I
Okay,
call you
you are a
stupid, I'm making
fraud.
it productive because
You are nothing but
somebody
a
in the
fraud.
chat is laughing.
Okay, you
Huh?
are a fraud. Somebody. There's like 200 people in
And
the
that's all
chat.
that
So
matters. As long as somebody laughs, bro.
191 people are probably
As
laughing
long as somebody
because
laughs. That's all that
everything
matters.
is ridiculous.
If I make one person laugh, I've made the world a better place.
You put out, if you make one person laugh and then put out like mountains of misinformation to the world, you've inherently made
If
the
that
world
were
a
true,
worse place.
if that were true, you would have been able to prove even one thing that I said wrong, but you weren't. And so you're putting out misinformation right now by saying that. You should
Give me
not do
one of your
that.
claims, I'll prove it wrong.
I'm just
Give me
saying,
one of your
if
claims,
you
I'll
think
prove it wrong.
misinformation is so bad, you shouldn't do what you just did.
Okay, we'll take your 100% history, everything in history that you have, because you remember we spoke about this earlier. Everything that in history that we have been taught in schools is wrong. This is your claim, right?
It's not backed up by primary documents.
Okay. So let's take something like, say the Roman Empire, right? The Roman Empire. The archaeologists have taken many artifacts, okay, historical documents.
Give me an
which are
example.
primary documents.
Give me an
This is
example.
primary evidence.
Give me an example.
A specific example of a specific example of an artifact, or a specific example of a document, or what specific example do you
A
want?
specific example of whatever you just said. Whatever you just said. Give me an example.
Okay, all right. Specific example. Okay, so first of all, I mean, we have like the mountains of documents that I suppose are like.
Give me a
brought
specific
from the Roman
document.
Empire. A specific document? Okay.
Buddy keeps asking me the
So
question. Think about it. Buddy keeps repeating the question back to me as if we aren't aware that that is just a ruse to buy more time. He thinks that we don't know that when you ask somebody a question and they repeat it back to you, that means that they're trying to buy time to think. Hold on. Because like, think about it. He literally just said, no. I want to recap this. No, I want to recap this. You literally just came up here and said, no, listen, you're muted. Buddy just came up here and said, there are a bunch of specific documents. And I'm like, give me an example. Give me an example of what? Of the specific document. Oh, give you a specific document? Boy, you are not slick.
You want me to give you?
You are not slick.
So like Roman documents of like wars, or like what do you want? Like what specific Roman documents are you looking for?
Bro, they call them the count, but I know a pimp when I see one, all right? Come on, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Okay, then we'll go back to we'll go to something that's a little more okay. Let's go to 1 plus 1. Okay. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Okay. 1 can represent any kind of real world object. One is a sort of like mathematics is not language. It's not something that you can just say, okay, it's not real, because it doesn't represent any complexity that's necessary. Like real, okay, that doesn't make sense. Like mathematics is language. Like it's
Dylan, are you up here to troll us, Dylan? Dialing.
I guess if you take it as trolling, maybe. Shit.
What do you mean, maybe? What type of grown man talks ambiguously like this?
What is your criteria for truth? Like, what is?
I want to know, are you going to troll me?
This is all I'm asking. What is truth? Like, what is your criteria? For
all I'm asking is, are you going to troll?
If you feel like my question is trolling, then yes. And if you feel like my question...
Louie. Oh, baby, let my people go. Louis, are you up here to troll us?
Does anyone ever come up here and not troll you?
So you are up here to troll, or you're not?
I'm never up here to troll you.
Thank you, Louis. I appreciate that. Show them how it's done, Louis. Come on, set a good example. Show these people how to act, man. So you're not up here to troll, Louis. What's on your mind, bud?
You know, I'm all about the Earth. What is that? Moving.
Guys, we're at 72 likes. Let's see if we can make it to 100. If you guys want me to log off, all the haters in the chat, get me to 100 likes and I'll go to sleep right now. All right. I know you want me to stop doing this. Give me to 100 likes. I'll cut the live short and go to sleep. Go ahead. My bad, Louis. Go ahead. What you say, bro?
Why doesn't your debate winning counter go up?
It does go up.
No, it doesn't. It's been the same the last 3 nights I've been on with you.
Yeah, 3 nights, but before that, I it was lower. So I put it up every now and then. I don't have time to create a new screenshot every day. So I put it up over time.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Is that the only question you have?
I guess not. No, I was gonna move on to the Earth moving. Quite fond of the Earth moving. I believe it does move.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Like religiously, right? Yeah, you believe it. Like the same way that pastors believe in Jesus.
We don't talk about religion on this channel.
I do talk about religion. I don't debate religion on this channel. All right? Louis, your arms are too short to box with God. Keep going.
Or he's not there. One of the two.
Oh, no, he's real. I'm talking to him right now. All right, Louis, what are you saying?
Oh, wait. Earth moving. It moves. There we go.
What is your scientific evidence of this?
I don't know if that matters, does it?
You don't know if that matters?
Yeah.
Right. So if you don't think that it matters, whether or not somebody has scientific evidence to prove something, then that supports my belief that you are religious. You believe that the earth moves because you have a religious belief in school or what people call science, but you don't actually follow the scientific method, which is the gatekeeper to science. That's why we are the guardians of the scientific method up here. We make sure that you guys don't come up here and call things science when they're not. You know, for example, being me and all the blue names you see in the chat. All right, all the blue names you see in the chat. If you're going to say that something is true scientifically, it must be backed up by scientific experiment, period.
So generally speaking, it would be the default that yours is the obscure claim would require.
That's completely false. That's completely false. The default would be, and the obscure claim would be that the world operates the opposite the way we see it. Because every day we see the sun move, we don't see the earth move. So the default position would be that the sun is moving, not the earth. So the obscure claim would technically be that the earth is moving, except for there's a bunch of idiots around the world. We're living in idiocracy, so most people believe stupid shit. We're living in idiocracy, so most people believe stupid shit.
Lie on every global government that ever is, private companies.
What? What?
I mean, everyone has to be lying. So SpaceX lying.
Yes.
Right. NASA lying.
Yes.
Japan lying.
I don't know who Japan is. Who's Japan? Who is that?
It's a whole country.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of a weird way to say that, because Japan as a whole country, you would have to poll thousands of people, or excuse me, millions of people to be able to say what the entire country of Japan is saying. So I don't even know what you're even talking about.
Okay, yeah, generalized statement about the.
Yeah, well, let's not do that. Let's speak accurately up here. Let's speak accurately.
Industries in it.
All
my government.
All engineering projects measure the Earth flat.
No.
Yeah.
Even most telecommunications account for a displacement.
How? How do they do that? How do they do that?
Account for latency.
How? How do they do that?
They say.
They say. Right, they say, exactly. You don't actually know. You just know that because they say it, right?
can be tracked in open source.
Anyways,
Glasses.
Hambo Leo, are you up here to troll us, bro?
No.
All right, what's on your mind? Like the video, guys, please. Like the video. I'm finna get some sleep. 25 more likes and we get to 100, all right? 25 likes, let's get to 100. Go ahead, Hambo Leo.
Your glasses.
Huh?
You
Hambo.
heard me.
No, I did not hear you. What did you say? Hambo, I'm gonna give you one more chance. What did you say? I can't hear you, bro.
Suck.
All right, I need to get some rest, guys. I need to get some rest. If you want me to give you a shout out, put your name in the chat. What's good, Leonard? Leonard was good. One Lewis, Roger, Patty, Bobby, Tistic, NTB, Bulgarian. What's up with y'all? I'm gonna give these people up here one more opportunity. I gotta use it. Excuse me. I gotta use the bathroom though. I ain't even gonna lie. Bo, are you up here to troll us? Bo,
So
Bo, are you up here to troll us?
nah, I said no already.
All right. Hold on 1 second, Bo. I gotta use the restroom real quick. Hold on 1 second. Just hang tight, Bo. Hold on. Oops. All right, hold on. All right. All right, Bo. Bo, what's on your mind, bro?
So I would just like to say this, like you're not a serious debater. You don't like there's nothing. What you're doing right now is you get people on the mic so that people will watch your stream. Like and then you argue with them, but your arguing is consisting of number one, insults. Number two, you're just like beating down a path. You can't accept that now. Like, you can't accept that 1 plus 1 equals 2. So why are you trying to be a serious debater over the mathematics works. You know how mathematics works? Because you can stream. You think that the thing that you're streaming on right now that was instant by like magic, or was it math? You're an idiot and you riff, and the entire purpose of your life is so I'm believe that you're not serious. You do know that, but obviously.
My bad, bro. I didn't catch that. Can you say that again?
No. See ya.
Buddy must have been mad. All right, listen, I'm gonna get some rest, guys. We got 2 more people in the chat. I'm gonna let them come up and say their piece. We will be back tomorrow, like we always are. Like the video, please. Sub if you like the content. I know I've been kind of, absent the past few days. As I said, all my family was in town, for the festivities, and so I've been having to deal with that. But I will be back. Don't you worry, guys. I will be back tomorrow, and I will be putting belt to ass. When do you usually go live? Honestly, I've been going live spontaneously because well, I don't want to say why, but I've been going live spontaneously. Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, I've been going live spontaneously. Whenever I feel like it, kind of when I have the energy to do it. So we'll see. Oh, well, looks like they ran. All right, listen. If you want a shout out, put your name in the chat right now. I'll give you a shout out. We're about to wind down. I'm gonna get some rest so I can be back tomorrow, nice and refreshed. Shout out NTB, One Louis, Dan. What's good, Dan? Charlie said, debate me. Charlie, if you want to call on the Discord, I'll give you 2 minutes to call in, all right? The Discord is on my page. Join the live show tab when you get in there. You got 2 minutes. What's good, Humanely? Vic Morrison. What's good, Vic Morrison? Humanely, I did say it. All right, I said it. Calm down. What's good, Dre? Dojo? I think I already shouted out NTV. Dan Clifton. Patty, Roger, Bulgarian, G from the Bay, my dog, Leonard. Tistic was good, Tistic. Leonard, that's wild. All right, Leonard, you gotta relax with that one. Yeah, Leonard, I don't know what you're doing with this. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Leonard, you're not even supposed to use that word in a room full of grown men. All right, you're not even supposed to use that. You're not even supposed to use that word around other men. Roger, Dre, Juzzy, Bobby. Yeah, Leonard, you wilding for that, bro. You wilding for that. Dre said another day, another dollar. One Lewis said, since I guess you don't believe in any science. Lewis, I am the protector of the scientific method, okay? And up here, our little group, we are called the guardians of the scientific method. So it's not that we don't believe in science, it's that you're trying to change science and we're not allowing you to do it. Don't you ever forget it. Like the video, guys, if you don't mind. Some of you like the content. Dan said cloud cover maybe, but the moon is always there. Soul Talk. What's good, Soul Talk? Leonard said they slow AF. Leonard, they are slow. And because they're so slow, they are late to class. Did I miss anybody? Meta said, welcome back. Meta, hey, listen, tomorrow is the real welcome back, all right? This is still kind of like a half stream today. Hey, I got one more road trip that I got to handle tomorrow, and then I will be back tomorrow, okay? Where I'll be streaming the way that I usually do. I know I've been absent the past few days, only streaming like every now and then, but I am halfway back, all right? Shout out Meta World Baby. Skin said, like your call-in show and nobody calling in. Shut your stupid ass up, Skin. The reason why ain't nobody calling in because they tired of getting cooked. All right, I'm worse than Gordon Ramsay around this piece. They don't want to get their ass filleted. Guys, like the video, please. Sub if you like the content. Hyper Neutron was good. Yes, sir. All right, listen, we're going to be back tomorrow. I will have way more energy, I promise. Listen, I've been drunk like all week. I literally have been drunk the entire week. I've been drunk at night and driving during the day. Just miserable. Absolutely miserable. But we will be back to our regular scheduled programming, hopefully tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Dre said me too. All right, that's it. I love you guys. Like the video, sub if you like the content. We made it to 79 likes. Let's see if we can make it to 100 likes in the next 60 seconds. 100 likes in 60 seconds. Go. Dre, Leonard, my dogs. I love y'all so much. I really do. Even the haters. Understand that I love the haters just as much as I love all of the people that are on this journey with us. Dylan said, you won't. We made it to 81. That's good enough for me. I appreciate you guys. Zay, what's good, Zay? Zay, you just missed us. Charlie said, no more hating. FBA said FBA B1. What's good, FBA? Dre said they know not what they do. Honestly, I'm a little drunk, so I don't remember, but I felt like I had some funny jokes during this stream. I felt like I did. Louis said, so how do you explain the eclipse? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in the sky. That don't have nothing to do with the earth, okay? You said I have to love the haters less than the supporters? Well, this is what I'll say. I would do anything for the supporters. The reason why I have so much love for the haters It's because they comment so much. They literally like it's like the anger fuels them. The people that love you, they're like, oh, I love him, I appreciate him, you know, more nonchalant. The haters, oh, they're really mad, you know. So I will say it's a different love. Like, I wouldn't do shit for them. If you are one of our loved ones, I would do anything for you. As a hater, I love you a lot, but I wouldn't do shit for you. Hell no. Hyper said that's because you're rage baiting. Et tu, Brutus. Hyper, back to the lobby. Shout out Dan. I see you, Dan. All right, for real this time. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Or later on today, depending on what time zone you're in. Like the video, sub if you like the content. Hold on. We made it to 83 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.